there's usually a pine cone. Pine cone is about knowledge. That's the pine cone. Wisdom and knowledge. We've got the grave of the poet William Shakespeare. The grave of Ann Hathaway. And then you've got the bust of William Shakespeare here, which is over there.
Right, this is Holy Trinity Church in Stratford-on-Avon. It's a beautiful day, the sun's out, and we are walking along the main path up to the church.
Indeed we are, and I remember coming here first, many years ago. I was in my 20s at the time, with my dad who lived up the road in Tamworth-in-Arden, which is only about 15 minutes away by car from Stratford-on-Avon. So we're hopefully going to have a look around. It's supposed to be open till 5 PM today, and see what we can see, and maybe take a look at Shakespeare's burial place, which is inside the church.
Unfortunately it's closed today, but we'll show you around the outside.
Yeah, it's a shame. I thought it was open till 5. Silly me. Isn't that stone up there?
Oh yes, there's the tower and the spire.
Yeah, it's beautiful. The tower's high, isn't it? You can see it from quite a distance.
Yeah.
There's that there.
Some old plaques. Very weathered, that one.
Yeah, you can't read them, can you? She died.
Heart and Ethel
somewhere.
something.
Hearts.
Let's get a bit closer and have a look. Under this place lies the body of George Hart and Ethel something. I think it's Ethel or Esther or something, his wife. She died today, and it's all age 62, and the rest of it's all missing.
Yeah.
Due to erosion.
You can't read the inscriptions,
No.
they're quite worn. Imagine what it would have been like walking along by the river with the church to your right or your left, depending which way you were walking. And there's the town into the distance. Take a seat. Dan's just pointed out some old graffiti. Here we've got a signature from 1661. Here, October 16th, 1818.
And 300 years later, looks like either 1961 or 1964.
Wow. This inscription you can't read at all, but there's definitely one there. this is the next day, it's Saturday morning, when we're coming here via the Golden Bee, the Wetherspoons, and a very nice breakfast we had too. So let's take a look round now. Beautiful. So we're walking over bodies. Look at the detail here on the side of the pew. We've got piano.
I wonder who tunes that one. It's hiding its identity.
There's a grave here. That's the Clopton Chapel. The chapel was originally founded by the Guild of the Holy Cross, and before the Reformation in the 1530s was known as the Lady Chapel. The chapel housed a large statue of the Virgin Mary, and the tomb you see on the right hand side, I suppose this one here, all changed for the Reformation. The Lady Chapel became the Clopton Chapel as it was taken over by the Cloptons for their family tombs. So I guess they were the Cloptons. Look at the detail up there. You've got these little effigies of family members, I guess. That's interesting, isn't it? I like the lacework here.
Take a photo of that.
Yeah, that's stunning, that is. That's beautiful. That's rather grand, isn't it? And you can little chapel there, you can pray. The Becket Chapel. Of course, locational name. Because in those days, most people didn't have surnames. It became more common when they had the poll tax then. So by the 14th century, everybody had some kind of surname, even if it was a locational name, so people could be identified for their local tax. Look at the font. And that window. I'm going to take
a picture of that.
So that seems to me, I think possibly the visitor assistants.
I think so. I like it.
Have you seen the organ?
There it is.
That organ is stunning. Look at that. I love the vaulted ceiling.
It seems falling apart.
Isn't that a beauty?
Not off.
So do you want to go and see Shakespeare? That's a nice view of the chapel from here.
Yeah.
And you have these beautiful bolster cushions here, which you could kneel on as well.
Yeah.
And they're all matching. The same messages are on the front as the back.
Yeah.
But the lady was saying it was freezing cold when she got here at 8 o'clock in the church. They have to open, by law, at least 2 days a week for the heating. It's such a lot of money to keep this place open. But here you've got a beautiful rood screen with all those intricately carved panels.
Lovely.
And here we've got baptism and burial, William Shakespeare. So his baptism is in here, and his burial is in here. So let's have a look for him. There we go. And he was buried on the 25th. So he was buried 2 days after his death.
And that's his baptism.
Yes.
And someone's put 3 kisses on the end of it.
He was baptised 3 days after his birth, and he died on the 23rd of April 1616. So basically, more or less died on his birthday, his 52nd birthday. That's not much of a birthday present, is it? This is beautiful. Got the panelling on here. Isn't it incredible? You know the work that went into creating that. These are the misery chords. I want to point out the misery chords. The misery chords are symbols, similar to like gargoyles, but they've usually got some religious significance. You've always got an eagle. And they will be on the pews of the more historical churches. Most of the more historical churches have these misery chords.
It wouldn't do your back very good sitting leaning on those, would it?
You've got numerous ones, it turns out. You've got the eagle symbolic of Christ, St. John on each side, eager to serve the Saviour. You've got the shield representing the Trinity, or the Holy Trinity, over a woman who's the Virgin Mary, holding a unicorn which symbolises Christ. And then you've got 2 chained bears which stand upright ready to serve, and a pilgrim's staff, which is a variation of the badge of the Earl of Warwick. Monkeys with urine bottle taught the medical profession. And then there's a satanic mask with 4 horns. The mask on the left possibly represents a jester. And then the Sphinx, with a rider as a symbol of guardianship, depicting providence.
Yeah, I was just saying, it wouldn't be very comfortable leaning on those, would
No,
it?
you wouldn't. It's stunning, isn't it?
Yeah.
And then you've got intricate carvings there. There's usually a pine cone. Pine cone is about knowledge. That's the pine cone. Wisdom and knowledge. We've got the grave of the poet William Shakespeare, the grave of Ann Hathaway, the grave of Thomas Nash, the first husband of Elizabeth, granddaughter of the poet. There's a little write-up with the inscription, because the inscriptions are more fading now with time, and the grave of John Paul, physician, son of William Shakespeare, and the grave of Susanna. She was the wife of John Paul and the elder daughter of Shakespeare. Well, she outlived him by 14 years, seemingly. And you've seen Paul's Croft, which is on the way to the church. If you go the longer route, we came along by the river. And then you've got the bust of William Shakespeare here, which is over there. Isn't that stunning? And I don't know who's right in the corner there, I can't read it.
Dean Thomas Balsall, who caused the chancel to be built in 1480.
Well, that was our visit to the Holy Trinity Church in Stratford-upon-Avon, which is the resting place of William Shakespeare and his wife Ann Hathaway and certain of their children and in-laws. And what a place it is too. One thing I really did enjoy enjoy hearing about from the church warden was one of the windows over the first chapel that we showed you was a mixture of styles. So the top half was made of fragments of the original medieval glass, and the bottom half was made in the Victorian era, and the two styles were painstakingly put together, and they feature faith, hope and charity. I thought that was a really interesting story. The amount of dedication and perseverance and skill to match up two different types of stained glass, one very old and one newer, so that it looks seamless, and you would have never known really that one was medieval and the other was Victorian. Well, I hope you enjoyed having a look around the church with us. Please do give us your comments, and maybe give us a like, and share and subscribe, hit the notification bell. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you again soon for the next one.